And from the pressure of the water, the pump works. And that pump then pumps the water to the community. So it has no electricity, nothing required. From the water pressure, it pumps the water. From one water pressure, it pumps the water to. So it's continuously working from some 20 years continuously. And tuck, 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 आवाज आ रहा है. Just like heartbeat works continuously. Like that pump, hydra pump they say. So they have such natural things there. Windmill, with the wind energy, they pull water from inside and all that in Gokuldam. But quite natural and quite sometimes scary also. We heard when we had gone for seeing this, we heard the roar of tiger or something. The roar we heard at least. I was very terrified. First time I heard the roar of a tiger or lion or leopard, whatever it was. But in the jungle, when I heard, I was terrified. My God, if that animal, tiger or who is nearby, then we are gone. We were three, four of us, but everybody heard. I said, "Did you hear?" He said, "Yeah." "Did you hear?" "Yeah." Everybody heard. Yeah, hurry, bol now. If we are like praying and nursing there. But anyway, we came quickly to the again back to the place. But that was like first time hearing. We hear lions roar in circus, but the lions roar in circus is different than here in jungle. So, but these people are living there. How many of you have been to Gokuldam? None of you? It is in Belgaum,
Where,
Karnataka.
Prabhu? In Gujarat?
Karnataka,
Karnataka.
Belgaum.
Okay. Uh,
Belgaum. So they have 400 acres land. 400 acres.
oh,
And they all live like sadhu. एक का कुटीर इधर, एक किलोमीटर के बाद उधर एक कुटीर, उसका इधर एक कुटीर. सब अपने अपने they are like मस्त. They are like fearlessly living there. So they for them there is nothing. अब गैस खत्म हो जाए या ये ऑयल खत्म हो जाए या कुछ भी खत्म हो जाए, उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं. But that kind of courage is required. If, even after hearing the roar of a lion, you still live there. That kind of. How many of you can live with the lion living around? Hmm? With roars of lion and tiger hearing. So that was nice experience, but we should have adventures in life like that. Anyway. But I am not discouraging you from going there. You should go. Yeah. Okay. So where were we? In Chaitanya Charitamrita.
I think Madhya Lila 12.131 on Prabhu.
Yeah, to start 131.
Just a minute. You are able to see the screen?
131.
Oh.
From 131.
Madhya Lila chapter
12.
Well, the cleansing of Gundija temple. Verse number
131.
131.
131.
How big is the chapter? My God. 131. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya
Jaya
Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
आपने वशिया माझे आपणार हाते.
अपने वसिया माझे आपना हादे.
तृण कंकर कुडा लगिला कुडायते.
तृण कांकरा
Trina Kankara
लागीला
Lugila.
उडाईदे.
So they are cleansing Gundicha temple, Gundicha Marjanam. So the Lord then personally sat down in the middle and picked all kinds of straw, grains, sand, and dirty things. The Lord is showing by his own example कि खुद नीचे झुको और खुद काम करो. Don't just say. So, Haribol Shrikant को आपका थोड़ा म्यूट कर दो माइक. The sound is coming. So, so Lord is showing here by example. Showing by example himself. Apani achari shikhai mu sabari. So the leader doesn't just give order. Do you know that past time Prabhupada where Prabhupada was giving class, Bhagavatam class. And that time one Mataji was cleaning, mopping the floor. And then Prabhupada saw she is cleaning, but she is not cleaning properly. So Prabhupada, while giving the class, he comes down on the floor. And he also squats down on the floor and he takes the mopping cloth and then he shows how to clean. That you should clean it like this. You clean this area, then like this, and then shift to like this, and then clean. Not clean haphazardly. Cleaning should be systematic. इधर थोड़ा रह गया, उधर थोड़ा रह गया. Many of them didn't know. But Prabhupada showed how to clean the floor. So he was on the Vyasasana, but he came down and showed it. He didn't say ऐसा क्लीन नहीं करते, देखो उसको ऐसा पकड़ो, फिर उसको ऐसा करो, फिर ऐसा करो, और फिर ऐसा ऐसा ऐसा. No, he came down. So a leader means if required he will sit on the Vyasasana and speak, and if required he will come down and do puja also. He will clean also. That is leader. So Mahaprabhu is actually showing. You have heard this pastime before of Prabhupada? No?
No, Prabhu.
Yeah. You see, so Prabhupada showing by. So Mahaprabhu also here, he himself coming and cleaning. के कथा कुड़ाय सब एकत्र करिबा.
के कटा कुटाय सब एकत्र करिब.
यार अल्प तार थाई पीठा पान लैबा.
यार अल्प तारा तनी पिता पान लैबा.
के कटा कुड़ाय सब एकत्र करिबा. So he collected everything. यार अल्प तार थाई पीठा पान लैबा. Some meaning I cannot know. Some meaning we can guess. Okay, so Mahaprabhu collected everything, straw, sand, everything. He said, I shall gather everyone's collection. I shall ask whoever has collected less than all others to pay a fine of suit. Acha, so who has done less job? Who has not done excellent job? उसके लिए punishment क्या है? Sponsor feast for others. Hari bol. And what is the feast? What they should sponsor? Sweet cakes and sweet rice. Very nice punishment, huh? Others were happy. So everybody is trying to do his best. So Mahaprabhu had transcendental competition. So competition is not always bad. You know? But which competition is bad? Which competition is good and which competition is bad? Who will tell?
Personal competition in like with ego.
Okay.
To prove that I am great.
Okay, fine. Anybody else?
Competition to please Krishna is good, Prabhuji.
Okay, but sometimes in competition,
Pleasing
in that,
Krishna without hurting anybody. Like selfless service is okay.
Not for material benefit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mataji is saying something. Yeah.
We should not hinder. What she's saying?
Yeah.
You're saying?
We should not be hindering others' service towards the Supreme Lord. Our only goal should be Krishna should get the best service. If somebody Mr. X is able to do better service than me, then I should feel happy because Krishna is receiving that best service from Mr. X. So
Yes.
in that way, if you are able to do of any help to Mr. X, which will further enhance his service to Krishna, that is the best way. Otherwise, we
Yes.
think that he is doing better than me, so why I should support and feel envious about
Yeah.
it. That means we are
Nice.
envying Lord Krishna because he is going to be the ultimate receiver of that service. So we are envying him
Yeah.
receiving. So
Actually, during Prabhupada times, what sometimes they would do, that the two temple would do book distribution. So Prabhupada would say, who will do maximum book distribution, I will go to and stay in that temple, So they wanted Prabhupada to come in that temple. So they would do book distribution. But then they would think, अरे that temple is doing more book distribution. So what they would do, वो उनके उधर जाके उनका जो बस का टायर का हवा छोड़ देते थे रात में, बस पार्टी का। ये कल जा ही नहीं पाएंगे, पंक्चर कर दिया तो फिर इनको कितना टाइम लगेगा, देन दे विल गो लेट और उनका बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कम हो जाएगा हमारे ज्यादा। सो लाइक दैट बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कंपटीशन इज हार्मफुल, इट्स नॉट गुड, है ना। सो in that what suffers is the mission suffers. Mission should not suffer, the mission should increase by the competition, and mission should not suffer because of the competition. So the competition should be such a way that everybody encourages each other. So like when Krishna and the cowherd boys would go to the forest, so there would be competition. Who will touch Krishna first? Aham purva. And they would run. And each one would run with this consciousness that to inspire other to also run towards Krishna. Like that. So they would not push other, tu piche ja, main jaunga. No, their running fast was only to inspire others that the others should also run fast towards Krishna. So like this competition is very good, where everybody inspires each other to do more. In that way, that way the mission spreads, mission increases, and spiritual master is happy. But the mission should not get hindered. That is right. So Prabhupada would give example of somebody, remember a grandfather and the grandchildren would massage his feet. Can somebody explain the example? Grandfather lying on the bed and the grandchildren massaging his feet.
Prabhuji, like they wanted to, and they get into an argument and they start slapping on that side of the body which they are massaging, forgetting the fact that this is the body of the grandfather whom they are hurting.
Yeah. In childhood, I remember we would press grandmother's feet. And then there will be argument, then you pinch on the other side. But grandmother is only suffering. Both legs are grandmother or grandfather's. Competition should not harm the person, the mission. It will only please. So the competition, some people are completely against the competition only. They say we should not have any competition. That is also wrong. And some people are having such competition, toxic competition by which the mission is harmed. So both are wrong. Competition is healthy competition. Prabhupada encouraged competition. And here Mahaprabhu himself is encouraging competition. So in spiritual world also there is competition like that. Prabhupada encourage competition, but it should be a healthy competition. So during book distribution, I remember Radhanath Swami Maharaj was telling to all the Chaupati devotees that how we should do our best in this. And he was telling that we should pray to Radha Gopinath that this time we should be able to do 4 lakh Mahabig book distribution. And we should pray to Radha Gopinath that we come the last. That means what? What does it mean?
Others should distribute more than 4 lakhs. So eventually, so much of books, so many books get distributed.
And last wala 4 lakh kar raha hai, and first wala kitna karega? So the mission will spread so much, tremendous. लेकिन हमारा क्या रहता है, नहीं, I will come the first, others should come last, So the healthy competition is encouraged, and the whole community is benefited, the mission is benefited. So here Mahaprabhu is saying, hey, जो भी लास्ट आएगा, जिसने भी कम से कम काम किया है ना, उसको फाइन लगेगा, उसको स्पॉन्सर्स करना पड़ेगा, क्या करना पड़ेगा? स्वीट केक्स एंड स्वीट राइस. यही मत सब पूरी करेला शोधन.
हिमत सभापुरी करिल शोभन
शीतल निर्मल कैला येन निजमन.
शीतलात् निर्मला कैलायेन निजमाना.
All of the Kundija. So everybody cleaned the Kundija temple so nicely, so nicely. ऐसा स्वच्छ हो गया, हाँ? जैसे निर्मल मन. Man also became very, very cool, calm, and clean. In this way, all the quarters of Gundish temple were completely clean and cleared. All the quarters were cool and spotless, like one cleansed and pacified mind. So this is also a very important lesson. When we clean our external very nicely, then the internal also becomes clean. And when internal is clean, then external is also clean. Both are interdependent. तो अगर बाहर का अच्छा क्लीन रखते हैं, साफ सुथरा, then the mind also becomes very peaceful, calm. Just imagine you are sitting and your house everywhere, here, there, सब इधर उधर पड़ा है, ये पड़ा है, उधर पड़ा है, office is like that, your cupboard is like that. Actually, you can know the mentality of a person by seeing his surrounding. So a person who remains very clean, very sattvic, everything in place and place for everything. So his mind is also like that, clean, calm, and sattvic. And one whose mind is clean, calm, and in mode of goodness, he also keeps his surrounding also clean. Some people say, no, 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 my internal is very clean, but externally I don't remain clean. So that is not possible. That means your internal is also like that. So when they cleaned the temple, Gundija temple, they felt like their mind has also become very clean. So internal affects external and external affects internal, both ways. प्रणा प्रणाली का छड़ी यदि पानी बहैला.
प्रणालिका छाडीयति
प्रणालिका छाडियाडि
नूतन नदीयेन समुद्रे मिलिला.
अनिवाहिला
नूतन नदीयेन समुद्रे मतिला.
नूतन.
Manivahila. Oh, means because of the cleaning, let me guess. Because of the cleaning, there was a big Vahila, flowed, Nutana, new river, as if so much cleaning happened that new river, like rivulets were formed. When the water from different rooms were finally let out through the halls, it appeared as new rivers were rushing out to meet the, I see. And from where they collected the water, which pond was that nearby? Gundicha? From which pond they collected the water for cleaning? You have been to Gundicha temple?
Indradimna pond.
Indradimna Sarovar. From there they collected. And now so much water was there, when they cleansed, so much water started flowing out. So Gundicha temple was very, very clean, very nice. एमत पुरद्वार आगे पठायत.
मत पुरवर पतयता.
सकल शोधिला ताहा
द्वारा
केवर्निबेकत.
सकल सोतिला
के
सकल
निवेकता.
वर्णिबकथ.
विवेकता.
Okay. Outside the gateway of the temple, all the roads were also clean, and no one could tell exactly how this was done. Outside the gateway of the temple, all the roads were also clean. Says that the world teacher was personally instructed on clean within one's. If one wants to see Krishna's Chaitanya, he must first cleanse the heart. Okay. Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur has given commentary on some. So, so now they cleanse the inside temple, but amazing thing was when they cleaned the inside temple, the outside road was also clean. How? How the road became clean when they cleaned inside the temple? Because of the so much cleaning inside, the water was rushing, and water was rushing outside, and the outside the road were also clean because of the inside cleaning. So it was double benefit. Clean temple भी clean हो गया और बाहर का road भी clean हो गया. नरसिंह मंदिर भीतर बाहिर शोधिलो
नरसिंह मंदिर भीतर बाकीर सोभिर
क्षणेक विश्राम करी नृत्य आरंभिला.
अनेक विश्राम करी नृत्य आरंभिल.
Now where is Narsingh Dev temple near? You have seen that Narsingh Dev temple near to Gundicha? Do you remember? No? That Narsingh Dev temple is there, no? Beside. You must have seen. So that temple also I think they started cleaning. Also clean the Narsingh temple inside and outside. Finally yesterday a few minutes and then began dancing. How many of you remember Narsingh temple beside Gundicha? No? Gundicha. On the left side of Gundicha there is Narsingh Dev temple. It is also very old temple. Just outside. In this temple there is a great festival. There is also Narsingh temple at Navadip where the same figure is described by. Okay. चारिदिके भक्तगण करे न कीर्तन
चरिदिके भक्तगण करे न कीर्तन
मध्ये नृत्य करे न प्रभु मत्त सिंह सम.
मध्य नृत्य करे न प्रभु
मत्त सिंह सम.
So all the devotees they were doing kirtan now. After the cleansing, they are so happy and so jolly. After the cleaning, you feel so nice. So they felt that their mind has become very clean and now they started doing Harinam Sankirtan. And who was dancing in right in the middle? Who was there?
Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
All the way Prabhu, that Lord just like a madden lion dance in the middle. So when Lord is there, who is super enthusiastic, so who will not dance? How many of you have seen that when somebody very enthusiastic dancer, one who is dancing in the kirtan, he is enthusiastic, and you also feel enthusiastic to dance? Your experience?
Yes, even if not that much.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, अपना enthusiasm down रहेगा, लेकिन you see, अरे this
Try
Maharaj
to
is dancing, somebody is dancing, yeah. तो हमको भी लगता है wow, चलो, So in the yatra we go on this Kartik yatra. So there we see sometimes sannyasis they dance. And their age is so much still, like Chandra Maharaj, Radhan Swami Maharaj and others. They dance in spite of their health like that. So seeing their enthusiasm, you also feel wow, chalo, you get energy. So enthusiasm is contagious. So it's very nice to be in association of devotees. You'll never feel morose because somebody will be enthusiastic always. तो भक्तों के संग कभी छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. You'll always remain enthusiastic, seeing others. Yeah. So Mahaprabhu is so enthusiastic, super enthusiastic. So all devotees, although they have cleansed the Gundicha temple, they are so tired, but they are feeling hell with this tiredness. Mahaprabhu is dancing, I will also dance. श्वेदकंप वैवर्ण्याश्रु पुलक हुंकार
श्वेत कपर सुभ्यक कपर
निज अंग धुई आगे चले अश्रुधर.
निज अंग दुई आगे चला
चले
अश्रुधर.
अश्रुधारा.
So I think this Ashta Sattvic Vikar are described. आगे चले अश्रुधर निज अंग धुई. Okay, so Shveda Kampa means there is the vibration, they're trembling, they're sweating, Vaivarna Shru Pulaka, and the hair standing on end, Hunkar, and like the Lord would do. This is Ashta Sattvic Vikar. And he was Nija Anga Dui Age Chale Ashrudhara. I think he was cleansing his own body by the tears. I think like that. Let's see what is the meaning. As usual, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced, there was perspiration, trembling, fading, tears, jubilation, and roaring. Indeed, the tears from his eyes washed his body and those before him. So much there were ashru, tears. that Mahaprabhu, he himself, his body and the bodies of others around. Just like a syringe, you have seen syringe, like that Lord's tears would spray on the others, everybody. And they, not little bit tears, literally there were like so much tears that one would feel bathed completely in those tears. So that's why it's like Prema Sankirtan. So how nice, na? If that tears from Lord Chaitanya fall on your body, how will you feel? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tears like syringe spray on your body. Then what do you feel? You will say, hey, what is this thing? Yeah. Huh? Arey, tears. Generally tears and what you consider it's like impure. But it is coming from Mahaprabhu's eyes. Sometimes foam would come from the uh, mouth of Mahaprabhu. Foam, you know, foam. Foam, you know? Yeah, the foam. So, what some devotees would do, you know? What would they do? And they would see some foam coming out of Mahaprabhu. I've seen
They'll
some
accept
foam.
as Uchishtam, Prabhuji.
Huh?
They'll accept as Uchishtam.
Yeah. Because Mahaprabhu is now in ecstasy, they would take that foam and they would take it. There's description like that, I had. Because there is one of the symptoms, the foam would come out of face. And there are Ashtasattvic vikar, such vikar were there. Mahaprabhu, you cannot imagine. Sometimes Mahaprabhu's body would become light as cotton. And they would pass Mahaprabhu like this from one hand to other. You know, they would pass Mahaprabhu's body. Ye le lo, up le lo, up le lo. Like Mahaprabhu has become only 100 gram his weight. And they would pass. Sometimes he would become very, very heavy. Sometimes his bodily joints would become so slack. Hmm. Sometimes blood would ooze out from his pores. So these were like symptoms. Sometimes devotees would feel very pained. And sometimes Mahaprabhu's body would go inside like Kurma avatar. How Kurma would take all his bodily limbs inside. Like that Mahaprabhu would be just a ball of flesh. So when Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave the Kurma deities to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur to worship when he was a child. So Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, by his spiritual divine potency, he could understand this is not the normal Kurma avatar, which is Vishnu avatar. But what he could detect, you know, which is that Kurma, which was gifted to him by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Hmm? He said, this is not the normal Kurma avatar which we hear of Kurma avatar. This is special Kurma avatar. Which is that? Hmm? Just now we discussed now which Kurma avatar.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in ecstasy.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in ecstasy, he would become like Kurma. So Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, although he was a child, he could understand this is not Vishnu Tattva. This is not the Kurma avatar who came and on which Samudra Manthan that was done. He said, this which my father has given me, this Kurma deity is to worship, is Lord Chaitanya who has become Kurma in ecstasy. Only now Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur can detect that. For us, it is beyond. So, like that, Mahaprabhu's deep ecstasies and the Ashtasattvic vikars are described actually. चारिदिके भक्त अंग कैला प्रक्षालन
चारिदिगे भक्ता
Ridike Bhaktanga
प्रक्षालन
Kairi
श्रवणेर
Prapashalana
मेघयेन करे वर्षन.
श्रवणैरमकयेन करे
हरे
वरे
Varishana.
Anga Kaila Prakshalan. So the bodies of the devotees around, they got cleansed by what? Shravanera Megha Yena Kare Varishana. Okay, Varishana is a pour Shravana, Shravan. Exactly like a cloud in the month of Shravan. In this way, Mahaprabhu washed the bodies of all devotees with the tears from his eyes. The tears poured like the rains in month of Shravan. It is not Shravan. Shravanera, Megh. Which is the Shravan month? July, August. So just like the rain pours so much in June, July, August, like that rain was pouring from eyes of Mahaprabhu. Everybody was getting bathed in that river. And this is not, you may say, this is all alankar, this is all described, this is like hyperbole, as atishokti. It's not like, actually it happened. We cannot imagine so much tears coming because we have not seen somebody. But Mahaprabhu, actually so much tears would come. So much tears that his own body would get completely drenched and the body of others would get drenched. So this was true. This is not something ऐसे कभी हो सकता है क्या? महा उच्च संकीर्तने आकाश भरिला
Maha Ucha
Mahaucha
Sankirtane
Sankirtane
Akasha
Akasha
Parila.
Parila.
प्रभुर उद्दंड नृत्ये भूमि कंप हैला.
Prabhura Uddanda.
Dhanda Nritye Bhumi Kamba
Kamba
Haila.
Kaila.
Meaning is very clear. Ucha Kirtan means very loud, tumultuous Kirtan. Because of that, what happened? The whole Akash, the sky became filled with only the holy name and holy name and holy name. And Lord Chaitanya's dancing, he was dancing so enthusiastically that even the earth was trembling. Bhumi Kampaila, just as if like Lord Shiva is dancing. So, actual Nataraj is who? Who is the actual Nataraj?
Lord Shiva.
Lord Krishna.
No. Nataraj means one who is the Raja
Calling
of
an
the
apple.
night. Yeah. Who is better? There is competition between Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna. Who will win as Nataraj?
Krishna only man.
The sky was filled with the great and loud chanting of Sankirtan, and the earth shook from the jumping and dancing of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So dancing of Lord Shiva is there, but Lord Shiva dance only when Lord Shiva dances.
During Pralaya.
Pralaya.
Oh my God, their destruction. So
Samhara.
it is very dangerous. But when Lord Krishna is dancing, when Lord Chaitanya is dancing, their dancing is so beautiful, so wonderful that everybody becomes very happy by that dancing. And the bhumi is also shaking because of earthquake. Here, Prabhupada has written earthquake. So earth was quaking, earth was trembling due to the ecstasy because Mahaprabhu is dancing. And actually, the earth feels so fortunate. Barha pidam natavar vapu karnayo karnikaram vibrat vas kanak kapisham vaijayanti chamala randhan venu adhar sudhaya purayan gopa vrindai vrindavan ramanam sopadapa pravishad gita kirti. So Prithvi Devi would feel so happy that when Lord Krishna would dance or walk on her, she would tremble because of the ecstasy. So she felt so fortunate that Lord Krishna his lotus feet are imprinting on my body. So earth would go in deep ecstasy. So here also Mahaprabhu is dancing. Earth is trembling, not because of the weight, but why Mother Earth is trembling? Why there is bhumikampa? Because of the ferocious dancing, because of so much weight, is the trembling because of the weight of Lord's dancing, or what is the other reason?
Mother Earth also dancing.
She is also feeling
Accompanying
sad. Yeah, ecstasy.
ecstasy, out of ecstasy.
Yeah, she will never feel afraid, or she will never feel weight. She is also in ecstasy. स्वरूपेर उच्चगान प्रभुरे सदा भय
Swarupera
सुपेरे
Uchchaga.
उच्चागना प्रभुरे सदा भय
आनंदे उद्दंड नृत्य करे गौरराय.
Anande.
आनंदे उत्खंडा नृत्य करे गौरराय.
स्वरूप उच्चगान. So, who is the best singer? Swarup Damodar Goswami.
स्वरूप दामोदर.
He was such a very, very wonderful singer, and he would understand the mind of Lord Chaitanya. कि चैतन्य महाप्रभु को कौन सा ट्यून अच्छा लगेगा. Actually, I am learning little bit of classical singing. थोड़ा थोड़ा मैं I am just trying. In that, so many ragas are there, na. In that, there the timings are also there. Rag Bhupali, Malakham, Rag. So different ragas are there. So they have also time at which time it should be sung. So Swarup Damodar was very expert in different ragas, and he knew how to sing and when to sing according to Mahaprabhu's mood. So Mahaprabhu would love Swarup Damodar singing. And such beautiful singing, and then Gaurang Mahaprabhu so dancing so enthusiastically. So everybody will go mad by hearing the beautiful kirtan, such sweet voice of Swarup Damodar, and seeing the beautiful dance of Mahaprabhu. Everybody would forget they are in this material world. So, if you also feel absorbed in the kirtan and the dancing, then you will forget that there is war going on. So, things are going to happen, what can be done, But if we are absorbed, so you see these people, during Sankirtan, they would be completely absorbed. Hardly they would know what is happening around. And you have heard about Nityanand Prabhu's Kirtan party? What was the specialty of Nityanand Prabhu's Kirtan party?
72 hours singing
No.
and dancing.
What
You
was
would
the
forget
specialty
the
of...
you
Yeah.
would forget the destination. You lose
Ah.
you lose this way.
Detour, Rahul.
Yeah.
What is this?
They would do such kirtan, they would be so absorbed that they would forget कि अपना road कहाँ पे है. They would ask, अरे ये हमको... Actually, they wanted to come from Jagannath Puri to Navadvip back. So they went, अरे ये रोड राइट लेना था. ओ कहाँ है नवद्वीप के लिए रास्ता? कहाँ है वो नवद्वीप के लिए रास्ता? वो तो पीछे 10 किलोमीटर चला गया, उधर से वो राइट लेना था ना, वो वाला. हाँ हाँ, वो राइट लेना था. आपने क्या किया, सीधा आ गए, उधर से राइट लेना था. अभी आप जाओगे ना, पीछे 10 किलोमीटर जाओ और फिर वो लेफ्ट ले लो. ओके, तो देन दे वुड गो अगेन बैक डूइंग कीर्तन एंड दे विल गो अहेड. वो कहा था, वो टर्न था हमारा एक लेफ्ट नवद्वीप के लिए. वो अरे वो तो 20 किलोमीटर पीछे ही चला गया. Oh my God. So like that, it took months and months for them to reach from Jagannath Puri to Navadvip. So that was Nityanand Prabhu's the Kirtan party. Avdhut, पूरे अवधूत है. They hardly knew what is happening around. And Nityanand Prabhu है तो क्या है फिर? अवधूत है कि अवधूत है वो तो. So here also the Kirtan party where Mahaprabhu is dancing and who is singing?
Swarup Damodar.
Swarup Damodar is singing. So what else is required? So Swarup Damodar was so sweet singer. In Mahaprabhu's Who else would sing very nicely? Mahaprabhu's Kirtan singers. Who were the singers? I think who was the another
Vasudeva Ghosh.
Vasudeva Ghosh. Vasudeva. Oh, in Gaurarti it comes, na? Who is that? Adi guy. Vasudeva Ghosh, Adi guy. Vasudeva Ghosh, and I think those three brothers were there. Govinda Ghosh, and they were also very good singers. And Mukunda. Mukunda will also sing very nicely. So there were very, very good singers also in Mahaprabhu's Kirtan team. But the best amongst all the best was Swarup Daktar. Mahaprabhu would like his singing very, very much. Emata katta kshana nritya ye kariya.
mata
Mata
kadashana
kadachana
nrityaye
nrityaye
kariya
hariya
विश्राम करेला प्रभु समय भूया भुजिया
vishrama
Rama
karila
karila
prabhu
prabhu
samaya
samaya bulchiya.
bhujiya.
so he would do aimat takshana nritya ye karila. So they would do such kirtan for some time and then vishrama karila. Vishrama karila prabhu samaya, understanding samaya bhujiya. Okay, let me see what is the translation. The Lord thus chanted and danced for some time, finally understanding the circumstances, he stopped. Okay. Means understanding that it is now too late or time, then he stopped. तो क्लीनिंग हो गया, क्लीनिंग के बाद संकीर्तन हो गया, अभी थोड़ा आराम कर लेते, भक्त भी थक गए रहेंगे शायद. Then ordered Sri Gopal, the son of Advaita Acharya. So now Advaita Acharya's son, Sri Gopal. Then he ordered Sri Gopal to dance. So we'll see the dance of Sri Gopal in the next session. Till now, we saw Lord Chaitanya's dance, the singing of Saurabh Damodar, and previous to that was the cleansing of Gundicha temple. So this is spiritual life. Spiritual life means what? Dancing, chanting, and when you get tired, then what is the third thing?
Prasadam.
Chanting, dancing, and feasting. Hari bol. How many of you would like to have such lifestyle? You dance karo, dance karo, dance karo, chanting karo, and then you're tired, just take prasad, take some rest, and then again chant, dance, and feasting. Chanting, dancing, feasting. No working in the company. You know, so this is actually lifestyle in the spiritual world. What they do whole day? Chanting, dancing, feasting, chanting, dancing, feasting. You know, कितना आनंद की दुनिया है ना. Actually that is the ideal schedule in the life of a devotee. Chanting, dancing, feasting, chanting, dancing, feasting. So in the spiritual world, there are no companies, oil companies, and then you have to go for a job, and then you have to hear the boss chastising sometimes, then deadlines, and then you have to work so hard. And there is this problem and that problem, oil problem, this problem, gas problem. So how nice is the spiritual world, huh? How many of you want to go to the spiritual world? There is no problem, oil crisis, no war, no working. Only there are three things: chanting, dancing, and feasting. हाँ जाना है क्या नहीं? क्या इधर ही रहना है? So we should feel sorry about ourselves कि कहाँ फंस गया मैं. कि job so much. Anybody who likes to go to school? Anybody likes to go to college? Anybody likes to go to job? किसको अच्छा नहीं लगता? बच्चों को अच्छा नहीं लगता स्कूल. जॉब को किसको अच्छा लगता है? करना पड़ता है लेकिन क्या करे? But that is not the case in the spiritual world. It is such a nice place. Mahaprabhu showed the spiritual world. He brought here in this material world. क्या करो बस chanting, dancing, chant. What Mahaprabhu did 18 years in Jagannath Puri? Chanting, dancing, feasting. Chanting, dancing, feasting. That is spiritual world. Kevala Ananda Kanda. That's all. So we should aspire for that spiritual world and hanker that when I will meet Krishna, when I will go back home, back to Godhead, and when I will do these activities where there is only Ananda Kand, nothing else, only serving Krishna, and be blissful and happy. That's all. So that should be our goal of life. So now we are here, but we should not want to remain here. We should always focus. मेरा goal उधर जाना है, मेरा goal उधर जाना है. Be in this world, but not of this world. So this is Jesus Christ said. Be in this world, but not of this world. And which example Prabhupada gives? That of a lotus. Lotus कैसे रहता है? It's in the mud, but not of the mud. Is separate, different. Pankaja, like that. Anyway, thank you. It is very nice to speak here where I am safe in the office, and here we are in India and सब अच्छा चल रहा है. But there you are struggling, and you are having such challenge and their struggle. So I really appreciate all of your courage, and you are still going on in bhakti. Very nice. I am feeling inspired. I am just speaking theoretical knowledge. But all of you are in the middle of the war. How it will be feeling in the middle of the war. And so you should remember Prabhupada's pastime in Calcutta. Which pastime Prabhupada would tell in Lila?
World War II.
What Prabhupada was doing that time?
He was making puris.
Puri and kachuris. And he said, this is also Krishna. This bomb is also Krishna. Chee, Prabhupada would make the sound. Chee, boom. Like that bombs were falling around. Prabhupada was, absorbed. He was doing his work. That's what we
That's
should
why.
do.
That's why Prabhupada calls gulab jamun as ISKCON bullets. I think, Prabhuji.
ISKCON bullets. Bullets and bombs. Our Bhagavad Gita is bomb, and Gulab Jamun is bullets. So don't be afraid of bombs and bullets. You'll be absorbed here in Krishna Katha and Chaitanya Katha. Okay? And we will all pray for you and for your safety. Okay? Thank you so much. Tantra Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Gundicha Marjanam ki Jai.
Jai.
Very bold.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for your association and enlightening.
Hare Krishna.
And before all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, we express our heartfelt gratitude to Prabhu by taking the shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram. Thank
Vancha
you so much.
kalpatarubhyascha
Hare.